all over the place. What I will continue to do, I've already succeeded in completely demoralizing your base. You're just crying, so he wanted me to go another comment to go and get another $300,000 to Ellis Cummings. I never did. I never delivered that message to Ellis Cummings because I knew Joe Biden was dishonest. How dare I go ask Cummings for $300,000 to give to Joe Biden when Biden had just made a fun of Cummings in Ghana at a meeting Cummings gave him money for. And this is and these are things we could not come to the public to disclose these things. We could not do these things because we were in too deep. We were in too deep. And so what did I do?
I guess what? Then people come and pay. I swear. How we the EPA with me then? Just sang our pay and they get it wrong. What's more like petition is taking from people? I was there to you know it's the on say we didn't like it here say na. We mo ta ko le ba. Ibo running down.
It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience. But why you to us? So why the rest not stable? No job, no food, no food on the table. No just for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't hold. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping body, breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people, I hate to say you not love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things. But we're not seeing changes. Promises you made you and your rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Good afternoon to the folks in Monrovia, Liberia, those across the different parts of the country. It is a Pan-African Day across the continent. Several young people across the African continent continue to gather in the different African countries. Liberia is a part of it. We see Africans, the young people of Africa, rolling across the different African countries in solidarity with President Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso. I don't know why Africans are rallying around him, but some say he is a revolutionary leader, a leader who is prioritizing the African continent, the people of Burkina Faso, a leader who is against the dependency syndrome. We are told he's industrializing Burkina Faso, improving the economy of that country, doing a lot more in ensuring that his people, the people of Burkina Faso in Ouagadougou, from Ouagadougou all the way to the villages, all the way down to the dirt set of Burkina Faso, will have a taste for their country. will benefit from what their country is all about. And so on today, the 30th day of April 2025, we saw Liberians in Monrovia, although they were beaten. Yes, from what we gathered, they were prevented from going to the French embassy to have the French embassy petition to stay away from manipulating the Burkina Faso people in removing their leader Ibrahim Traoré. They were at the Ivorian embassy as well in Monrovia. The march for Ibrahim Traoré was staged in Monrovia and other parts of the African continent. What is happening? Alexa and I will talk a little bit about it here on the platform. What a pleasant way to welcome you to Freedom Hub, my people. The country, Liberia, your country. The country continuing to retrogress on a daily basis. We keep saying this thing over and over. It is becoming a repetitional situation. We keep asking the government to uphold the rule of law. We keep asking President Bouaka to ensure that the Constitution will be duly respected in any way we do. All of our efforts are proving to be futile before the before the governmental judgment of the president. He's not concerned about respecting the laws of our country. The government is not concerned about upholding constitutional democracy. Oh yeah. And so it is divided. The Liberian National Bar Association is a divided institution. At about this moment, following the statement that was read by the President Council Obama, the VAR of Liberian politics, Madam Mariah Yakula Kopor, was able to dig out a 2017 campaign flyer. It is proving that Council Obama, the president of the Liberian National Bar Association, is a unity partisan. And so Liberians are questioning the authenticity, the sincerity in the statement he made, disagreeing with the Supreme Court of Liberia's opinion and ruling into the Bill of Information that was filed by Speaker Jonathan Fonati Kofa. A bit of that conversation will be held on the platform as well. And now, something very strange that we don't do on this radio, especially on this platform, will happen today. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the things happening in the country, and the rest of the conversation will border on you, the Liberian people. You will call us and tell us what you make of this country. What is the country for you? What's your fear? What's your anticipation? What do you think will happen to Liberia in the coming days? How is life with you? How is life with you, under the Joe Bouaka's administration? How is it under Ellen? How is it under George Weah? How is it currently for you as a Liberian under the Joe Bouaka's era? We're going to be having that conversation on the radio. So, we're not going to talk a lot more. We're going to be gauging the views of Liberians across the aisle, Liberians across the different places. They will tell us and they will call us rather and tell us what exactly it is. How are they coping? How is life at about this moment? Is the rescue government manifesting in their lives? Do they have it better now? The last time I checked, Joshua was told to go. Muo, Joshua, Muo. That was a line in the Joshua Go song. What is it for them? What is it for you, Liberians? What is it for you in your own country? Under His Excellency Joseph Yoman Bouaka. We want to hear from you, the marketeers. Those of you who sell in the markets. We want to hear from you. Those of you who kids are on drugs, we want to hear from you. What has happened in the drug industry of the country? What has happened to peace and security? We want to ask you about your own take on the rescue agenda. We encourage every Liberian to call. Oh yeah. When the man call and say he's enjoying, don't curse him. Call and say what you going through. Everybody will talk about what they're going through on the radio. It is going to be an equal opportunity for all Liberians. And this reminds me of Buffer Chambers, Alexa. He said his name is Better Hope Opportunity for All Liberians, BHOFAL. Buffer Chambers, the Speaker of the House of Representatives of the 54th Legislature. They met it from day one up to day last. Nobody want to make. People, you don't joke with them. But again, let's take a break. When we come back, what are you laughing for? Let's take a break. When we come back, we bring you Crime Stoppers Liberia, our official sponsor here on 87.9. Interestingly, the government organized an anti-mob violence program, and they did not even recognize Crime Stoppers Liberia. For over 10 years, we've been on this radio championing non-violence issues, advocating for anti-mob justice. For over a decade, Crime Stoppers Liberia has been involved with anti-violent, anti-mob activities in the country. Your government organized a program because Sam Sion is the CEO of Crime Stoppers Liberia. We could not get a simple invitation. Crime Stoppers Liberia did not even have an invitation, at least to say, given a chance to speak on the platform. Do you know how many Liberians we encourage on a daily basis not to beat people who, they suspect to be criminals, to take the law in their hands? You know how many Liberians we discourage on a daily basis from being, mob justice related? But again, this is the country you have. Let's take a break. When we come back, we bring you all of our sponsors. And later on, Alexa and I will rumble into the issues making the news in the country.
Mr. Rescue, I just want to ask you one question. Now, who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Unlike you.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing out the law. Spend the money, use your time well. Waka.
Yes.
Peewee?
Yes.
What all the happiness for now?
Yeah, man. The thing that making some of our friends in other countries can be building houses and sending their children to Google schools now come to Liberia, yeah?
What's that?
They got one Liberian company called Liberty Fortune.
Liberty Fortune?
Yes. This company bringing one game they call Liberty Fortune Scratch and Win game.
And how people can play this game?
Very easy. Buy their ticket and scratch the silver part on it. Just the same way you can do the scratch card. Then any money you see on it is for you. You can win different amount of money, all the way up to 10,000 USD.
So you mean when I buy the Liberty Fortune scratch card and put the silver part, any money there is for me?
Yes, and you only need just $1 USD on the same money LD to play and win.
But where I can get a Liberty scratch card from?
Go to the shops. Go to the boys who sell scratch cards and tell them that you want Liberty scratch card. Pay, scratch, and win. And then you take the winning card, to their office at the Don's residence on 2nd Street, Topman Boulevard in Cinco for your money.
Pee-wee, thank you for this life-changing game. The body scratch card, we for it every day.
Spend small money and win big money. A message from Liberty Fortune LLC, the new game changer in Liberia. Oh yeah.
Use your time well. No waka waka.
Yang Tieti to Deja. Introducing Yanjin Beer from Beijing, the newest sensation in town. Yanjin Beer is so smooth and light. You can drink it, wake up in that morning, feeling very energized. And you wicked boy, the woman will be very happy. No headache, no eye spinning. And the Yanjin Beer bottle, it got a special way again open. Nobody will ever use you for the opener again. Very easy. Yanjin Beer can be found wholesale or retail at Sir Exeter and Jongo Water, and also in supermarkets or bars around you. Reward yourself by drinking Yanjin Beer, and trust me, you will be ready to go.
Okay, Yanjin Beer. Alexa, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Oliver, and I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. However, where you're joining us, would like to say welcome to Freedom Hope on 87.9 FM. Today is the 30th of April, 2025, and this is the last
day of the month.
Last day of the month. So just yesterday, we're here, talking about April Fools. They were warning our followers to be very careful as to how to go about, doing things on the 1st of April.
So April is done.
Finally, and tomorrow we start a new month. So
tomorrow is May. Tomorrow is Alexa's birthday.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
a new month starts tomorrow.
Yeah. So
little Alexa's birthday is tomorrow.
My daughter's birthday is tomorrow. So I mean, if she could talk, I would have brought her to work, to studio, to come on the show tomorrow.
She has gestures. So bring her, let her show.
No, she appear in the studio. We have to replace one of the equipment. You look at me, I'll be you. Yeah, but that's why it is. Okay,
Yeah.
so happy pre-birthday.
But happy pre-birthday, little Olive Alexa kind.
Oh yeah,
Cherish.
yeah.
I'd like to say happy pre-birthday to you as you celebrate your birthday tomorrow. May you live long.
The woman can sing a birthday song now.
Her own birthday, happy birthday to me.
To me, yeah. Okay, I mean, almost like you've been there. Happy birthday to me. She can sing it very well.
So may she live long, may she be blessed,
Amen.
and may she grow in humbleness.
Yeah.
And courage.
So there's a whole lot happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen. 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 And amen to all of the prayers.
Everything.
And thanks to everybody. So something I wanted to say.
You forgot.
I know it's for the radio.
You forgot.
Yeah. I mean,
And I can promise you it is going to come back when you're not on the radio. I pray.
and I'll hurt myself so bad, that.
No, when that happens, just write it down for tomorrow.
No, I'm not good at writing anything down. I'm not good at writing anything down. Once I remember, I will still get it. Yeah, but for Chambers. I mean, it's been a long time. I need to see Dr. Chambers. I gotta go and visit him someday.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, maybe we need to.
It's been a long
Perry,
time.
we need to go to him. Great man. The Honorable Dr. Buffer Chambers, the Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Republic of Liberia of the 54th Legislature.
Nobody tried.
1 minute from the day Imara Nukwe took the gavel and said, "My man, and I speaker again going." From that day, Speaker Chambers kept hitting until he turned around and said, "Fanandikova,
this is it.
yeah, he turned it over to the chief clerk. He said, Madam Chief Clerk, holy, anybody who win as speaker, give it to them." Yeah. So
girl people do not.
no, Alexa. I mean, how you call Aaron Snow?
Yeah.
Eden Snow from Monserrado,
Yeah.
Bombing, and how you call River says.
Hmm.
Yeah, my man. I on the radio. You calling me? Yeah, Monserrado. Eden Snow is from Monserrado. He's from Bombing. He's from River says.
Yeah.
Three counties. Something that way. He from.
It's connected.
Yeah, he was speaker and he was removed. Yeah, he was speaker. He was removed. Then came, Father Alex
Alex
Jenikai Tyler
Tyler.
from Bombing County. Yeah, yeah, Honorable Tyler. He was speaker. He was removed. In Port of Liberia, these are speakers who witnessed remover. So Emmanuel Nukwe became speaker. He was never removed, although he just became speaker for less than 3 years. Yeah, he became speaker. And he didn't let him because it was not long. I am sure if he had gone beyond 4 years, some kind of removal thing are going to come near him. But I mean, he became speaker in less than 3 years. He ate all of his speaker thing. And right now he's a senator now. So yeah, he became speaker. He left. Then came Speaker Buffer Chambers.
Hmm.
Yeah, great man. Man,
And,
go ahead, think.
and he held the ground
Oh, he held the ground strong
until after 6 years.
until after 6 years he left. I mean, 6 good years from start to end. There was some rock and roll along the way.
You have to experience
Yeah,
that.
there was some
You have to
rock and roll along the way. I'm on the radio. I don't know who's calling me. There was some rock and roll along the way, but in the end, at the end of the day, yep, he ate. I didn't call that music. He ate a show.
Yeah.
You know. Then came
Hmm.
the Speaker Kofa's era.
Wow.
And one of the reasons why
Wow,
I
wow,
think one of the
wow.
reasons why I think Speaker Chambers was successful was because the executive by then, the president of the country, was not concerned about division in the legislature.
Mhm.
Uh, Maybe because Bova Chambers came from the CDC and the how you call this thing, uh, and the ruling party by then was the same CDC. Perhaps it played some pivotal role in cementing his stay at the legislature. But beyond that, I also think they were able to maturely handle some of the growing issues that emanated from the House of Representatives. Because at a certain point in time, there were some lawmakers in the House who used to be wearing red berets.
Yeah.
Yeah, Swakoko Dennis
Yeah.
is one person who used to be there. I mean, this lawmaker from Grand Bassa County, what is his name? Thomas Alexander Goshua used to be a part of those lawmakers. Yaga Koluba was a member of them as well. They had that they are black, some kind of way they used to call themselves. There were issues, but from a mature perspective, they were able to handle it. I remember one time they had to go to Farmington Hotel to do some retreat and so forth. Yeah, but again, under this era, it is a whole tussle with Speaker Kofa and the rest of it. Right now, you got almost. I mean, people leaving from Speaker Kofa team going to the rule of law team. I mean, the majority team. A few people leaving from the majority team coming to Speaker Kofa's team. I mean, it is a whole confusion right now in the country. It is becoming a problem. Yeah, it's becoming a problem. The problem is now going beyond what we anticipated it to have been. But that's where we are. That's where we are. So, like we said, Alexa, today we're not talking too much. We give the time to our people to talk. Let them talk. Let them tell us how things are in the country. How is it going from their end? That's where we're going to be focusing our energy. So they want to tell us about what was going on with them. Are they making progress? How do they see the country? I mean, we need honest observation. We need honest opinion. If the country getting better, say it. If the country is looking okay for you, say it. If the country is peaceful for you, say it. Whatever that you think is happening to the country right now, say it. If it is better than how Ellen Johnson Sirleaf were running it, talk it. If it is better than how Georgia are running it, talk it. If it is worse than how Ellen Johnson Sirleaf ran it, talk it. If it is yama yama, then how President Weah left it, talk it. Whatever the case is, you have the opportunity to express it. The golden rule is that when Alexa say the country better honor Joe Baka, don't call and say, Alexa, you not get sense. No, don't start cussing. That freedom of expression. She told when you're not good, come and tell your say, oh, the people who say country getting better, you finish talking your own, you leave. The other man can say, no, the people who say the country not get better, will provide the equal opportunity for Liberians to express themselves. That's what we do on this platform. But as we intend to go to that, angle, there are a few conversations we want to have about where we think the country is. No, I think we'll reserve the comments.
Yeah.
So that the people don't think we're going to be spoon feeding and teleguiding the conversation.
Exactly.
Let Liberians tell us where we are as a people and country. But before we run to that one, the Bar Association, Alexa, you followed the president's statement. Look,
oh my God,
the country is giving God a hard time, and I think we are reaching to the point where, look, Alexa, I'm reaching to the point where if I have citizenship offer from any country,
you have to go, huh?
Not any country, some countries. I'm being honest about it. Yeah, some countries. If I have offer from some countries, to become citizen,
you're gonna go.
Oh yeah, I will go because our law says I can.
You can, yeah, right.
I can be a citizen of any country and still be Liberian citizen.
Dual citizenship is
good. So if Djibouti, for example, say I should go there, I will go to Djibouti and become a citizen of Djibouti, or Uganda, or Rwanda, or somewhere else.
Guinea.
It does. Guinea and Liberia is in there.
Sierra Leone.
Gizi people there. Yeah, I mean Gizi people there.
You have Mende as well.
Yeah, so Gizi people, Mende people, Mandingo people in Guinea, the same people in Sierra Leone, the same people in Ivory Coast, Global Crown people, Mandingo, everything. So I mean, I don't go country where
Burkina Faso.
No. Man says, it's something that happening right in Burkina Faso. So I can't go there like that. It's making progress though, but it also gonna time. I don't want to see the rest of it. Anything happening in Burkina Faso right now, I don't want to go there. But I can go to any stable country. I can become a citizen there until Liberia gets set. You come back because the place the country is right now, and this is not part of your calls you're going to be making, right? But the place the country is at the moment, no here, no tea. Imagine the Bar Association, Alexa, the Liberia National Bar Association.
Everything is going helter-skelter.
The model institution for lawyers. All the people who know law in this country, they are big organization. Come out openly and say the Supreme Court ruling what they gave is not correct. But the good thing is, the vice president of the bar has expressed her, how you call this thing? Disagreement with the statement that was made by the president of the union. Look, when people start to place their professional careers on the line for some political alignment, it becomes troubling. One way or the other, a lot of us in this country, we're guilty of that. But there are certain things that even if you have some political allegiance to any political institution, there are certain things that you should never, in your political career or whatever career you have, your professional career, there are certain things you should never do. And I think the president of the Bar Association slipped. Perhaps there could be opportunity for some corrections. But to go to that length, especially when the bar members, when the executive members of the Bar Association are alleging that decision was unilaterally taken, he did not consult his colleagues. So if it was a decision that was not influenced by either a couple of William R. Tubbs or Benjamin Franklin, then that decision should have met the consent and approval of the rest of the people in their leadership. But hey, this is wrong, and I see most of the lawyers beating him. Councillor Selfa Maygrave was on him. I saw Councillor Massacre, Jonathan Massacre. I saw several land councilors, dealing with him. I mean, the president of Liberia can issue statement, them journalists fighting the PUR president.
It tells you something is wrong somewhere.
Yeah, something is wrong somewhere. When we went to the president, and our president, Julius Konuba, spoke. The minds of journalists. He spoke things that journalists wanted to say at that forum. So when he was leaving, we were standing clapping for him. Unlike the lawyers, their president spoke, and a lot of them are disagreeing. It doesn't say anything good about the legal profession. I'm not a lawyer. I aspire to be one in the future. Oh yes, I want to be a lawyer one day. Maybe some kind of retirement career, I will have to go for it. But the way it is appearing, the way you guys are doing it, I mean, the president will have to rethink. You can take a decision, and the rest of your colleagues are agitated. The rest of them are confused. They're annoyed. And the way you're doing the country right now, that's why I said, if I had an offer, I would go and be a citizen somewhere until the country get better, we'll come back. Because Liberia is giving us trouble. We are not plenty in this country, Alexa. Less than 6 million people. The people in Accra plenty more than us in Monrovia. You think I lie? Okay. One small state in Nigeria, the people that plenty power us in Liberia. We are nothing. Less than 6 million people. We should not even be fighting. This place is not even supposed to look like a country where I have different political party. We should be living in this country in harmony. The only thing we should be changing is the president. But there should be no reason why people would think that blue men are in power or that green men are in power. There should be coexistence. There should be mutual respect for one another. That's the kind of country we needed to have. That's the kind of country we all anticipate. Yes, we can do political competitions, but when the competitions are over, the leaders who will become victorious, you understand that in the end, there is one country you are given to preside over, and that country is comprising of people from different alignments, be it political, ethnic, religious, and so forth. But the way things are proceeding, the way things are, like I said, we don't want to jump into what the caller is supposed to be saying, but the way it's looking like, by association doing the one, and we're confused. We're confused. Yeah, we are confused. For the first time in the history of our country, people are refusing to stand by what the law say. The laws of our country, the laws are clear. People are refusing to stand by what the laws say. It is wrong. I see people who go to school, Alexa, on Facebook, defending, the Supreme Court is wrong. They're not supposed to do the one. The Supreme Court is there. If a Supreme Court ruling is not binding on the House of Representatives, come on. And these are educated people. One guy commented and said, these people are making us to think that education is useless. Because the reason why you want to go to school is to transition from an illiterate position to an individual who will have the ability to reason between the lines. So when you go to school and you learn what is on the book or what is written, then you come back into society and say, what is written, but how we want to do it. There is nothing to call expediency when it comes to the law. The law is the law. There is nothing called expediency. To say, the law says, don't steal. But when you're hungry, you see somebody cassava farm, you can dig it, you cook it. So long you are hungry, you can cook the No. There is nothing in law they call expediency. They say, let's say they don't steal. The law says don't steal. Nobody must steal their friend property. But you saw somebody cassava farm, you go there, you dig the cassava, you cook. And cook the cassava, you start eating it. The person go ask you why you stole. You say, I steal because I was hungry. No. There is no excuse for that. You are not supposed to steal. You are supposed to ask. So, the country got to move on. The country got to move on. So Supreme Court decision can wait. The country got to move on. The country got to move on. One day somebody will be in power in this country. People will go to election. The person will lose in the election. We'll want a new president will sit down. That person will say, I'm not moving. Because the election will happen. I want new election or they're not being good. So I'm not moving. And other people will come out and say, for expediency, the country got to move on. my man, although you won the election, and you know, because I think they're trying to say, right? Although Kofa won the case, but for experience, let the country move on. So somebody will be in power one day, the person will be president. The man who win election, who say he won't be president, will be sitting and passing around wanting to be president. The man who there will say, I'm not moving. And I said, if I will how the people voted. Although they voted against me, you know, and I win, but I'm not satisfied with how they voted, so I'm not moving. And there will be Liberians who will say, let the country move on. That is the kind of precedent you are setting in the country. I mean, these are the kind of things you are trying to prepare the country for. Do you think about the young children who go into school? Do you think about what they are reading at the moment? The children we're talking about today, I mean, the kids coming up, they could see these things as good things to do. And between me and you, the way the things already started, I doubt it if anybody will ever serve as speaker in this country for more than 2 years. Because you've created a situation where anybody can wake up and do and just go and remove speaker now. 4, 5, 6 person angry, they can go to the John Chamber. Maybe by that time they'll finish facing it. After that burning thing, they'll go to the John Chamber and say, we hear Alexa that you our speaker, we start moving. If the government of the day let confusion, like the current government, they get them police. They get them wow. And that will become the order of the day. Well, I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm grateful for some of the lawyers who are speaking against their president. At least they're bringing him, you know, on track. So that money is sweet, but not all the money he must take. Especially when you know that the money will get noise behind it. Yeah, when you know that the money will get noise behind it. Now you got to be fighting around now, defending yourself. Now the VAR of Liberia, the political VAR of Mariah Yakula, the woman went and brought the Bar Association president, Alexa, they brought a picture. 2017 with the campaign. He's a unity partisan. Now everybody linking his action now to he being a unity partisan. Now you see what you've done to your career, your professional status as bar president. Y'all start giving the country a hard time, my dear. I mean, I just want to end on this one with the Bar Association thing. Then we get prepared to go to the lines and ask Liberians. It will be for a whole long time, from 10 to 5 up to 6 o'clock, where Liberians will be telling us what they make of the country right now. It's almost like what's on your mind, but we're going to be restricting it, you know, to a specific issue. But yeah, your take on the Bar Association thing, then we can move forward, my dear.
Okay, so there are different lawyers in Liberia, and a lot of them but a lot of them still have their political parties they're affiliated with, right? Mm-hmm. So a lot of them are members of different political parties in Liberia, and at the end of the day, when it comes to performing your duty as a political party member, definitely you're going to do that. But when it comes to your profession as a lawyer, you should be able to separate that from, you know, your own responsibility as a member of a political party. And I think that's where the president of the Bar Association slipped. I mean, bigly he did. Because number one, the Supreme Court ruled a couple of days ago. And when that happened, there were varying views across Liberia. People who are lawyers, you know, they gave their own views. People who are journalists, you know, hosted different talk shows and citizens call. And so people were in on, you know, these different opinions from different people. I don't know if it went back to the Supreme Court's ruling, and everyone was clear. Almost everyone was clear about respecting the Supreme Court, because the Supreme Court had just interpreted the Constitution and what the Constitution says, and some of the articles that supported, you know, the Supreme Court's ruling or that. So that was done like a couple of days ago. Everybody talked about it. But now we have the president of the Bar Association, and then you have the vice president. For me, I think it is really disappointing to have an entire association. The president had already spoken on behalf of the association, and then you have the vice president on the other and say, no, I do not agree with that. So it tells you that someone is not separating his political, you know, responsibility from that of his professional responsibility.
Mhm.
So where we are as a country, I think it is clear that people will continue to be very political about some issues that are really glaring,
Mhm.
even if it is really crystal clear that this is white and that is blue. People will still say, no, this is not white, this is blue, and that is white. So that's where we are, because everything that has happened over the past months, Oliver,
Mhm.
people continue to still be political about it. And I think there are moments in our lives where we have to be very, very clear when it comes to understanding certain things, and how to act and how to speak.
Good.
Now you have everybody disrespecting the Bar Association of Liberia. And it is based on the statement from the president, though. It is based on the statement from the president on behalf of the bar. But still, you have lawyers who are saying, hey, Mr. President, this is not how you should have spoken, or what you said is not right. We are all focusing on the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court has already spoken. I mean, there are points where you want to disagree with, what the Supreme Court has said, or on different occasions. But I think in this case, Oliver, like, what else do you want to hear? What else do you want to see? Even if you're going to twist your words, you still cannot change the fact that the Supreme Court has already ruled. You still cannot change the fact that the Supreme Court had already interpreted, the Constitution, and they have provided different clauses, and it is clear that everyone sees that. So if you think that you're going to use an entire association of professional people, to perform your duty, or to show loyalty to your political party, or a party that you have supported, or you contested on that party's ticket before,
Mhm.
then you're not doing yourself well. You're also not doing the professional people who are part of that organization or that association justice. Because you have people saying, no, this is not it. Because go to the social media yesterday, even today, you had different people saying different things. Like Councillor Morayo Yakula Kobo. She was one of the first people who even went to say, no, this is not supposed to be, in other words, right? And there are people who will support, what was said, but the president of the Bar Association, maybe because he's their political party members and all that. But then Councillor Moriah went for some pieces of evidence from, I think, 2017. He contested on this political party ticket and all that. We're not saying as a lawyer you're not to have political party, or you're not to be a member of a political party. But I think where your responsibility lies is understanding, or I'm representing a group of professional people, lawyers. And based on what in fact, you understand the law as a lawyer, you know the law as a lawyer. So you should be able to make things really easy for Liberians who are yet to understand. You should be there to amplify exactly what the Supreme Court had already ruled,
Mhm.
to explain to Liberians to understand that.
Good.
But if you continue to politicize it, at the end of the day, we're not going anywhere, Oliver.
Mhm.
It means where we are as a country, even if you want to drink a bottle of water somewhere, you should have a certain political party that you're a member of. If you want to maybe buy something somewhere, you should tell someone, oh, I'm from this political party. It should be politics. And not everything should be politics. Right now, everyone is focusing on the legal aspect of it, because I'm sure if we're still going back and forth with the political aspect, will be what was displayed up Capitol, with people busting door, or people, flexing strength, political strength and influence and all that. But now the Supreme Court had already ruled, and everyone looked forward to hearing from the Supreme Court. That's why a lot of people were patient, a lot of people were quiet, because they needed to hear from the Supreme Court. Now that the Supreme Court has already ruled, what else should we do as a country? So, in a nutshell, a lot is happening in Liberia. And if we are going to add what was said yesterday, it wouldn't be okay, because a lot is already ongoing. People are already experiencing different moments in Liberia individually. So they have their own journey. They have their own difficulties right now that they're faced with in Liberia, because all of the different sectors we have, they're challenged to some extent. And the fact that everyone has been so much focused on what's happening up Capitol, with the Supreme Court and all that, it tells you we're not going far. So at the end of the day, I think, professional people should be professional when it comes to professional things, when it comes to things that are limited to a certain aspect of, for example, legal matters, right? what was interpreted and what was ruled. That's it. And everyone has talked about it. So we don't want people going back and forth. Oh, they're all bad at this. No, 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 no. It doesn't make sense at this point, and it is not taking us anywhere.
Mhm.
So I think that's one of the reasons we're going to hear from Liberians. It is clear that everyone has different views, everyone has different opinions, and everyone is experiencing the country differently. There are people who will say the country is okay. There are also people who will say, no, it is not okay. So we're going to hear from you more in the next few minutes. And that's because we want to know how Liberia is from your end or at your end. We're going to give you maybe a guide to as to how you're going to respond or how you're going to answer this question, because a lot of different things are happening in Liberia right now. And everyone is just experiencing, different things at a different moment, whether transportation, whether infrastructure, whether the bread and butter issue in Liberia. We're talking about drugs. There are many. And then one of the most interesting or interestingly trendy topics that we have talked about for months, and it gets back down to the Constitution of Liberia. We also want to hear about that from your end. How do you feel as a Liberian when the Constitution of the Republic is being disrespected? We also want to hear from that. So everyone will have their own views. Oliver said when Alexa calls and Alexa is like, "Hey, the country is not okay," and Peter calls. Peter shouldn't tell me, say, Alexa, you like this. No, no, no. Just go strictly and answer the question. But I think our professional people should be really, really professional, and this is something that will make people believe Liberia is a serious nation. Okay, it will make people understand that Liberians mean business, even the professional people. If you're going to allow your emotions or your love and loyalty to a particular political party blind you and make you to get involved with ridiculous things that you're not supposed to, it means that's distortion, and we don't want that, because you're looking at the truth. It is glaring. You're looking at this, and then you are saying no, it is not this. So that's contradiction, and we don't want that, because these are things also that are recipes for chaos. Politics is politics. And if the Liberia National Bar Association, I mean, I don't want to say as a whole, because there are different lawyers there. And if you on the social media, the lawyers who are members of the Liberia National Bar Association, they have different views as well. So for me, I want to know, where exactly does the Liberia National Bar Association stand? Because what was said was just like running in circles again, and somebody would say, well, it was not really clear, it was ambiguous and all that, because you don't want to hit the nail on the head. You don't want to be straight to the point to say, hey, I think the president of the republic should follow the Supreme Court's ruling, or I think Liberians should definitely support what the Supreme Court say and all that. So you were just like going like this, going like this. So please, Mr. President of the Liberia National Bar Association, I think it is important to go back. I don't know if it is possible to you know um take back your statement. I don't know if you can retract that, but I'm not sure. But you've already done it. So please, and not just to them, there are also different professionals in Liberia when it comes to politics. Their emotions take over, their emotions cloud, their judgments. And at the end of the day, we do not go forward, we go backward. So we have to be clear, we have to be intentional, and I think we have to be serious. And above all else, love for country is very, very important. Love for country, because even the president of the republic is not above the laws of the country. So we should place Liberia as our first priority. It should be first on our agenda whenever we're discussing different issues, or whenever we have national issues that are really critical, or they're crucial. We have to be very, very clear on that. Your love for your political party, that's you. We're not saying because you are the president of the Liberia National Bar Association, so you shouldn't have a political party. No. This is an open secret that you're a member of the Unity Party. You contested on their ticket years back. That's you. We have different lawyers who are members of different political parties. But at the end of the day, I think it is important. I will say again, if politics is across the river, let politics be across the river. If professionalism is on the other side of the river, professionalism should stay on the other side of the river. They should not get together. That's where problem starts. They should not get together when you're supposed to make a professional decision or a professional statement. It is important to do so. So I think this is out there to you, and there are a couple of different lawyers who have interpreted, before even the Supreme Court's ruling, people have predicted exactly what was going to be said, or what was some of the things that would have been placed in the ruling. And some of those predictions, of course, we saw them. So please, for the sake of Liberia, let's do what is needed. For the sake of Liberia, if you love Joseph Boakai so much, no one is stopping you from loving him. If you love Unity Party so much, no one is stopping you from doing that. And if you do not want to be the president of the Liberia National Bar Association, because we have all of these different issues, and not just on this, you have different issues to come. And at the end of the day, we look up to different organizations and associations, to make statements, to checkmate our national leaders. So you will still have them. So if you cannot, I think, yeah, if you cannot work it out, because sometimes you'll be like, no, the people are so hard on my government, or they're hard on my president, they're hard on my political leader. Then you step aside for someone else who will be independent and professional to take over. It is that simple. It is that simple. We're in a different dispensation now. With what's happening across West Africa, it tells you how Liberians and how other Africans are. Oliver says something about today, you have different African nations in solidarity with the leader of Burkina Faso. So you have different West African nations, young people. You're standing up. If you're going to read their placards, that it is a lot is going on. So it tells you how people are now understanding a lot of different things. And back to Liberia, you should know exactly where we are. Back to Liberia, you should know how people are getting together to protect what should be protected, regardless of, intimidation, or in the presence of fear being instilled. They're still standing strong. They're still standing together, right? So please, for the sake of Liberia, please, for the sake of Liberia, do what you are supposed to do professionally as a professional person. If it gets to politics, of course, you can be a man of politics. It is that simple. Please do so. I remember when we just started, I don't know if it was the beginning of this year or last year, Oliver was saying something about, it was funny at the point. So some of the people who used to use the pulpits in churches to preach politics.
My former pastor, some people say some of the
I
people
don't want to say it. Politics,
yeah.
You know exactly where it ended. So it is the same thing. It is the same thing.
In 2021, 2018, 2019. But you know the reason why I changed plenty of churches? Big year. I'll clear with you, man. I changed plenty of churches for that 2 minutes. But
so look, it is the same thing we're saying.
I went to one church. Let me go to the line now, because we're done. I went to one church. The Methodist churches, we got one prayer they call.
Oh my God.
We got one prayer they call the pastoral prayer.
Oh my God.
What they can call somebody in the church, you go kneel down and pray for all conditions.
Mm-hmm.
The woman go pray.
Auto call.
Now auto call what they can say, everybody will go.
Yeah.
Well, one person can go and pray for the whole church, pray for the country, pray for the pastor, the president, everybody. The woman go to the play. I thought we'll be singing the all the Methodist people listening to me, they know how to. We'll be singing the slow prayer for him. We'll be humming it. Yeah, we'll be humming it. I want to hum it. Be humming. Let me tell you how the woman will pray. And so God, don't laugh. We can go to the line. Don't laugh. Stop. I mean, I'm serious about it, right? Be homie. Be homie. Let me. No. I want to give a particular.
I'm trying.
Yeah. So be homie. God. They play the country air. Only you alone can solve it. Go ahead, my man. No, but be homie. If you can do that thing, I'll call Austin or somebody else to come home. No, but you're disturbing it. No, I want people to have a whole picture of how people misuse their puppet and everything to campaign for this government and why it is not. Why it is not
good to put all the two in it together.
Thank you.
You know.
So be homing it. We got to do that prayer. Okay. I may not be exactly in the way you're praying, but I know the lines you were putting that day. Go ahead, be homing. Be homing any medicine. Be homing the thing. Why you not want to home? The people laughing on the live. Come on. Okay.
I will home.
So home it. Take your time at home.
I will put different one near the cross. Huh?
Yeah. Good. And so our Father, we come before you because the place the country is right now. We are confused.
Grief to bear.
Our children now that so drugs they own, the government not get control. Our president said we must find camera, CCTV camera, as though we are on our own God. That only you we get. Be moving the thing. God, this time you kept father in the market, you gave me buy food for the family. This propos, I don't even know whether it's propos or is whatsoever. The God that only you we depending on. The woman doing that prayer. I open my eyeball. No, I open my eyes. You know when the prayer is about to be held, right? We can go and bow down. You know, we lay on the chair and close our eyes. Some people can kneel down. But I'm feeling praying. Why you stop?
Oh, yeah, splitting the thing that can happen. So let me take a break.
Right? So I opened my eyeball. I said, no, they almost campaigning. They almost doing Unity Party campaign. I opened my eyes right there because she was politicizing the thing.
It was now
that is not prayer.
So you see?
That is not prayer.
So if you're a president of the Liberia National Bar Association, be the president.
Oh God.
If you're a member of the
Heavenly Father, you can be a pastor and be a Unity partisan. When you leave the church, go outside to your to chemistry, go to politics there.
Of course. You have that right though.
Don't go use the pulpit and do your campaigning. And so, Father, the country right now, you pass over, everybody, people do the one, people cheering, this one, God, we in your hands. We live in a country right now where cheering can go and they get missing. Father God, the little salary people making, it reduced now. They cut the salary, they call it harmonization. Dear Lord, the salary can do nothing for the family anymore. The country is the way, the country is bleeding. Dear Lord, the country is bleeding. Take control because I only you we get. The government says more fantasy. Come on, you politicizing, you campaigning, you're not praying. You are campaigning. But look, these are things that they did. And at the end of the day, we are at this level in the country.
It still continues.
Right?
It should not be
Interestingly, they no longer pray like that in the churches anymore.
Oh no.
Not because they don't know how to pray like that anymore, but because they are ashamed. They are so ashamed. Ashamed to the point that if for their everywhere, like we say in Liberia. They're ashamed. But these are things that we witness. I'm sorry to say though, but these are things that we witness all around. Pastors, imams, prelates, they use their podiums, their different, puppets to campaign. Today they are silent, very quiet. Nobody is talking.
Oh, no one.
The last time I heard, bishops went to Fanatikova and told him, "Oh, my man, the place we are, you got to see reason for the sake of peace in the country."
For the sake of peace.
Pastors know that the Supreme Court rule against Richard Coons, but pastors were brave to go to Fanatikova and tell him. And I know the pastors. I can say some of their names. The papa who gave President Bwaka the flag in Johnsonville. He was one of the people who went to the speaker. Mother Mary Lauren Brown. You know?
Of course.
Stella Mary Oma. Why can be speaking the standard English? She was one of the people who went to him to go beg him. The Archbishop of the Catholic Church of Liberia. The Diocese of Monrovia, the Archbishop, Bishop Jure. I mean, Jure, some of the name. I said, I may get it wrong. He went there. He was one of the people who went to go find and say, for the sake of peace, leave it, because people say war coming, so you must leave it. No, the church should speak on the truth.
The energy you use to go to someone.
The church should be able to say the laws are broken. Mr. President, the Supreme Court rule, stop supporting Rachel Kuhn. Go support Kofa. When the men get a number, let them move Kofa. But please, what you doing? The opposition getting vexed. It's not good. You are the president. Follow the law. That's what the church should do. But you know why? I mean, I may not know who Bishop Jue is supporting as a, whether he be unity partisan or whatever. I may not know them, those people. But I'm just saying to you, there are other pastors who went openly. Apparently, Bishop Jue will be making those statements out of their own different stuff. Yeah. They may not necessarily go there to want to front for Joe Baca or so forth. But I'm saying they should stop putting the pressure on Kofa. Go to the man who got the ability. Go to the man who can call Rejeko and say, pack all the wow, and will stop going behind him. Go to the man who can do it. Why are you hammering the man who is just only a law-abiding citizen? The man is saying, I am being recognized. I want to do what I am supposed to do. But trust me, maybe some of you churches, the pastor didn't know you to be praying political prayer. But I went to churches under the Julia administration where even the preaching, the politics. Oh, no, the preaching, the politics. Come here. No argument about it. Today, those pastors are quiet. And I'm just hoping. Alexa, sorry to say this one. And we can go to the lines. We journalists, we have friends from different professional, background. Exactly. That's why I told somebody, I said the police, the military, the immigration. The last time I talked about immigration people, then who can be hammering food up people for bread and egg, tea and bread. It was spaghetti in the net. People started laughing. I say, yeah, I've been in this media profession for over 15 years. I started as a kid, a child broadcaster. So in that small connection, we get plenty of years we got in it. So there are too many things that we know. We got friends who are pastors, Alexa. Friends who run their churches. Offering drop. Or maybe you don't understand it. Offering drop in churches. I bet you, Alexa, I bet you, if we can get pastors who can be brave enough to call on the radio right now. If we can just open the line now for pastors to call, if the state pastor won't call, pastors will call now and tell you, say, offering drop in the different churches. Offering up plenty like before. Most of the churches offering up plenty like before. I'm being honest with you about this. Offering drop. Offering drop. And I want to affect this small church. Big churches, I used to get sure money. Why people go to church? Oh, I get all I want. People putting, there's some people can be putting offering, they can be hauling it. When you put in plenty of money in the offering basket, you can go there, you touch it. But there's some people putting offering, they'll hold it, they won't put a hand in the hand or even touch the other money right there because they don't want somebody to see them dropping $50 or $20 LD. Offering has even dropped in most of the churches. Oh yeah. But I mean, this is what it is. And that's why we want to ask you, the Liberian people, what is it from your end? When you're okay, we ain't got a problem with you. When you're not okay, tell us. We're not in your house. We're not in your pot. We're not in your pocket. We're not in your wallet. We're not in your phone to know who you related to, how you looking like. So we'll be opening the lines for you to what they call. But that prayer thing we're doing just now, it was not fun though. That's serious thing I'm telling you also. And you know God business, right? When the imam come to you and say, the election are coming, don't vote for KOK, vote for Alexa. Or when the imam come, say, look, and God say,
religious leaders have influence
good.
over their members.
Men not good at taking care of the country. That would have been you in the race. But the man said, men not good at taking care of the country. What do you think the people in the mosque will do? They'll go for Alexa. Because anything the imam said, the pastor say, most likely the church members will go by it. And a pastor, you can't argue with him. That prayer, mother, you can't argue with her. But I did when the woman was doing that prayer, Alexa, I opened my eyeball. You know, when time of prayer, I concentrate a lot. I mean, I'm very serious about praying. So I bend my head over the front bench. You know, you got the long pews.
Yeah.
So I bent over the pew ahead of me, and I was praying. Then when she started talking, you know, we in a country, no protection, things are hard. The country is risky than ever before. God, only you we need. You know, guide us in the election so that we reach to a point where we can be safe. When we get George in power, he said, God, guide us in the election so that we can be safe. You need to go wear green t-shirt on the altar for me to know say you campaigning for Joe Biden. No. So by the time you're doing that thing, I wake up my eye and say, no, they were more campaigning when she had to pray. I will bend my head back. But she campaigning, you know, I'm kind of campaigning. I came here to pray to God. So since she campaigning, I will sit down. I sat down. All the other men looking around me, you know, they know me now. Yeah. So when she was praying, the UP guys know that the prayer was not good for me, you know. So when I lay back, you started looking and say, yeah, you look at me, that's your business. But they open campaign, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to bow, man. I'm going to bow down to political prayer. No. No. I talk politics every day. It don't want to argue politics, I can't give her airtime. We argue. But don't can have one of the kind of praying, you know, the ritual political talk. I mean, you don't do that. But that's why it is. I think the time is ripe now for us to go to the lines. But before we do so, let's go take our break. When we come back, then we go to the lines. I see my phone bustling with too many messages. People then laughing. What are you laughing for? The thing about the country, you're here to also can say the truth. But I'm not going to hide it. The truth is the truth. Let's take this quick break to be right back, and we'll open up the lines.
Stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Stop Liberia, from the center to interior. Keeping us safe, let's stop it for all.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self, Omen Sam Sion.
Omen Sam Sion is the Chief Executive Officer of Crime Stoppers Liberia. Yeah, the government had anti-mob violence program on Satan Fee Sinker. They didn't even call Crime Stoppers Liberia. All year round, every year we playing the thing Crime Stopper. Every year, don't take violence in your own hand. Every year.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self, Omen Sam.
You see, when you see crime, report crime. Free publicity we're doing for the Ministry of Justice. A country where people can do pick and choose, where the real sincere about fighting crimes, they will come to Crime Stoppers and give us money to continue playing this on the radio. But we play it free of charge. You have anti-mob violence, activity in the country. You didn't call us. But all the small children in the community can sing Crime Stopper music. When I'm passing to now, I say, you can hear people singing Crime Stopper, and that's what Omen Simpson, that's in Nigeria we're talking. A different conversation. Different conversation. But that's what it is. So yeah, so after all of the things, today, Wednesday, the last day of the month, we just thought to mix it up, kind of comical, but real. Just stress freeing you a little bit. And for us to know how the thing looking like to you, that rescue government we're in, how it looking to your side, call us and let us know. If you're in America, you can still call because you got family here. Has the family pressure reduced on you? This is for our American people, those in Canada and other places, France, Italy, other places. The way a family use, how much you for money, honor Ellen, honor Georgia, it reduce honor the government or increase. I mean, those are the survey we want to be having. We'll do that for an hour, here on the radio. So call us on 086 500 104 0776 104 104. Call us and let's have call us and let's have your input on the conversation. Call us on 086 500 104 0776 104 104 to be a part of the conversation. On WhatsApp, you can call us on +231 86 500 104 +231 86 500 104. Let's talk to the first person on on this line. Oh my God. Just hold on, please. Hold on, please. Okay, I think we have the person. Let's talk to this person on the line. Go ahead, sir. Let's hear you. How you doing?
Hello, KOK. That's Darlington from New Jersey.
Darlington from New Jersey, America. Go ahead, Darlington. Joey Aton, Ellington, the way they used to hammer you, it reduced or it increased on a Joe Barker?
Like, the other one, like, yeah, they get put a lot. That's why I know that increasement or that I don't know which one it was out or use out these days.
But you in America, you in America.
100 begging just $20 alone. People right to beg you just Michigan. They can't stop.
No, but they used to beg you. They used to beg you on the Ellen. They used to beg you on the George. So begging you on the.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Right now it's like 100 or 100. They begging.
So it has increased under President Barker.
Bro, I said 100 or 100 increased. 100%
Wow.
increment. I'm telling you.
You are not the only person living in America. We come and call other. We come and open the line for other American people to call.
Listen now. Right now, I don't answer WhatsApp call.
Why?
I have to restrict my let me say my messenger on Facebook. I have to restrict it. Because of so many text messages, please help me. And now I'm in school, so I'm not ready doing a permanent job. So how can I like? So I'm just doing a part time, and I'm right now I'm on other duty, so I cannot. Let me say a reserve. I cannot do full time for me to be able to generate money to help many people. So right now I just focus on my immediate family, my wife, and my kids.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. All right, my dear brother. Thank you very much from the US. Let's leave you there and come back to Liberia and see if we can talk to somebody. Okay. What is it from your end? How are you?
Yeah, good afternoon and good evening to the many listeners tuning to the broadcast. This is David King.
David, go ahead quickly. Let's hear you.
Yeah, guy, what you are saying just said to the discourse. In my church, the pastor was campaigning vigorously for the government. And as I can see what's going on right now in the church, the congregation are even reduced. What you are seeing concerning the offering, that's the truth.
Oh, offering reduced your church too?
It reduced.
Yeah, yes, what?
It reduced. If congregation reduced, then what about offering? If somebody would not get coffee to go to church, then what do you think about offering or even tired of being paid in the church? Everything has dropped drastically on Mr. Walker. And that's why we told people Walker will not come into this anything. For explain. Walker have proven to us.
So away from the offering, let's look at peace and security. Let's look at rule of law. Let's look at energy, education. I mean, generally, so nothing changing around you. Be honest now. Don't be not politics in it.
In the 2 days that relate to energy, we'll be having electricity from 12 midnight to 7 o'clock in the evening. Go and come back at 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's around the Ralphie Highway area.
No, I'm talking about around the pipeline area.
Okay.
That's how it has been. When it comes to security, on Saturday, I was driving, going on the route here, right at GS Junction. A beheaded man was found lying in the street, right in the drainage, without head.
We talk about it. We talk about it on the show. We talk about the guy who they discovered the GSA road with no head.
No head. Okay. Security is very bad. Very bad.
Okay, my brother.
Very bad.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. So it is worse under this one than Ellen and Joshua.
There are more secret killing mysterious deaths than ever before they are had in this country.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. We leave you. We take this person from the diaspora. Hello, sir. How are you? How you doing?
How are you, How are you, Alexa? Let me
You didn't call you didn't call your name. You didn't tell where you call from.
I'm calling from Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Let me say something to you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think the begging have increased. The begging is increased.
From Ellen, from Ellen, we are the begging has increased.
Yeah, I increased right now. I increased.
Wow.
I increased. I'm saying I don't 100% increase, man. So now when they call me,
are you saying this thing? Are you saying the thing for politics or you honest about it?
I've been honest with you. I've been very honest with you. I'm like, okay.
Wow. Hello?
So by the time it's $4.99, I can tell them. So I can tell them. I've been honest with you.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I increased the begging. I increased, and now I increased the begging now from my fee to my child's school fee, my rental due, and I'm feeling well. All the because we got, I ain't got time for that one again. Now what is I want to when you play rest, you will rest. You play Kasa, you will Kasa. I want to sign up for. I want to get.
Okay. All right. We'll leave you right there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to another person from America. Go ahead, ma'am. Let's hear you. How you doing? Hello? Okay, we missed out on that person. Let's talk to this other person. Go ahead. How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, my name is Tico. I'm calling from Alaska.
You calling from Alaska?
Yeah, Alaska, USA.
Okay, Alaska, USA. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, pertaining to, honor president, I was paying that $1,200 for my niece's school in Liberia, and now I'm paying almost $2,000.
They changed the school?
Another thing.
They changed the school?
Same school.
Same school, but they increased the school fees.
They increased the school fee.
But somebody say you're not supposed to keep the children in the school now. You can change it. You can change the school. You can carry on a different school.
It's convenient because if I carry a different school, I have to provide transportation.
Okay.
For them.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, I'm forced to keep them there. And another part-time people picking up in Liberia now, like before, they'll ask you, please send me $50, but now the only thing they're going to say, oh, can you please send me $20 by right? Daytime you're going to have more than 7 people asking you for $20, $20. You know how much we're spending within a day?
But it used to happen on Elena. It used to happen on Joey. Why are you making it like only on Joe Baga happening?
If I never used to receive the amount of calls from Liberia, even my friends I used to have food for themselves, we just talk on the phone. But now everybody oh, please help me with $20. I need to buy food for my kids. It just increased.
Maybe the friends who used to call you, some of them were working with the alien administration or the we administration, and because those two government passed, maybe that's why they broke now they're calling you.
No, I don't think so. My friends are working government. They used to be hustling.
Oh, okay. They had no government attachment.
No.
Okay. All right. No. Okay. From America, we'll leave you right there. Let's see if we can go to other Liberians. Yeah. How is it from your end? Hello. How are you? How you doing?
I'm just from all the communities.
You calling from which district? District 5?
Yeah, all the community.
Okay, go ahead. Let's hear you. How did things look into your side?
This kind of conversation I love for my father to be listening to this kind of conversation.
For who to listen? Your partner?
My father.
Oh, your father.
Because they were going to the mess. My father put me hello.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah. I really listen to When they for me to work TVC shit, they will have me to go to work. My father put material and put it right now in the garage. So when they come to work, we listening.
Your father burn your clothes. Right now,
I'm sleeping in the garage with my friend.
Really?
You sleeping in garage with your friend. This is alarming. I'm taking your number.
Yeah.
I'm taking your number.
I bet we should call it when we're able to get it. What is that call it? Busy. So I wish you listen so they can ask this person. I just want to go on.
No, but I come here. You say your pa, just for seeing you with CDC share and Barry, he burned your clothes.
Hello. The father is I'm a kid.
Oh, you kissing man?
Yeah.
Oh.
You the chemical you started convincing I'm later that you vote for the rescue vision. So we are doing that. I got my own will.
Okay.
So if I do a chemical, you know, because the closing door of the chemical, when we went to the city, but I want to keep my ears. When the city bear on my head and everything, he said, why is that happening?
So he burned all your clothes and today you sleeping in the garage.
Oh yeah, I was my friend. I did not
Okay, so at least you're learning how to be a professional mechanic, but you still go to your father's house to see whether the life changes small. You go there?
Every day I pass in the community. I go and see my friends. I go back. I come in the garage. Every day I pass there. But sometimes when I see you, you don't answer me.
Yeah, you're making you will not answer you, but when somebody improving, you can know. You can know it getting better from the end. The way you look at it, we will call you after the show, though.
Yeah.
Okay, my brother. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. I don't want to stress you a lot, but let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute quickly. We'll go back to the international line shortly. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah,
good evening, my brother.
I'm phoning in from point 4 to be exact in Zimbabwe.
How did you look into your side? Go ahead quickly. No time.
Let me put it in a layman thing,
Okay, we leave you right there, Tabu Raska. You also see that on the radio. We leave you right there. Let's talk to this other person quickly. Oh my God. Look, go ahead. Let's hear you. We're great, ma'am. Let's hear you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to your daughter this Thursday.
Okay, man. Dirty, that's you. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Calling to Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I told people nobody might die over there.
You told your family people nobody must die in Labrador again?
Over there, when they call me, I will not answer. Like before President William, I didn't know how people die. I didn't know how somebody and so they say, oh, that's very the person here. But since they regime here, everybody, the 3 days I get the 2 days, all the went on my head. All the one Saturday we get very one. And I told them that's it.
But I want a death trouble now. People are still dying under President Sally time, and your relative was still dying. So
spend that kind of money that because people don't have it.
So the pressure is on you now than before.
Pressure is on me. I got my brothers and sisters there, family members, everything. So I receive almost 30 calls a day. So I just look at the phone and I just put my finger on the delete button. Just start calling me. We told you were going to.
But these people used to call you on the early now. Why are you making it appear that Jenna they start calling you?
Before you even for friendship, they always talk to you and they asking for money every day. And no one used to be like that. My brothers and sisters were working. They were anything. But today, I have to take the responsibility. And I got my bills to pay in America.
Okay. Okay.
To be like that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's leave you there and go back to the diaspora line and talk to this person. Go ahead, sir. Let's hear you. Hello. Oh my God. I'm coming. Hello. Are you getting it?
I can hear you. You are very
okay. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yes. I'm trying to understand what is happening with the Labrador Bar Association.
Mm-hmm.
I think I listened to you and Alessa on that one. So the Supreme Court decision came out, and what I gather from both of you guys is that the president of the Bar Association and the Bar president, they having two different opinions on the Supreme Court ruling.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is a shame because these institutions should stand behind integrity and principles. The vice president and the president, they need to work together to come up with what I consider as a responsible decision out there, because there are young people in high school, in college, in university who want to pursue these in the area of expertise. And if they can sit down and say, look, we got our eye doctor, we got our T cross, the Supreme Court is the head of all the different legal system in the country, and for all to come and contradict it, then I think I agree with you and Alexa that this thing is more driven from a political party standpoint rather than the principle and integrity of being a bar association. You guys see this in America here. Donald Trump is coming up with all type of executive action, like his policy, but there are regional federal court across the country that are saying no, that it doesn't work this way. So people are using the legal principle. They don't come to the other federal judge will be on the other side in Texas and say I disagree with other guy in a place. So we want to see integrity institutions standing by what is responsible to do.
Okay.
All right, Khan?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, J. Randy Dapper. We'll leave you right there. We come back. Yeah, so that was a prelude to the view something we are currently on. Yeah, so let's go back to the lines and talk to this person. Go ahead, sir. How are you? How you doing? Okay, we are great. What's your name, Chief?
My name is
My man, you're not talking different thing. Let's go and talk to the other person. You want you baby with you're not talking different thing. Let's talk to the person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, bro.
We are great, man dear. Let's hear you.
I'm very king.
Your line breaking. Your line breaking. Come back again. You say what?
I'm very king. I'm my resident.
Okay, go ahead, King.
Oh, bro, okay. That's what I want. That's what I share with you, right? Today, that the country is really getting hard. I can get rather. But guess what the whole man can do to all these days? They can sit on the south piece of the cake, the any rather we can call it south piece. They can get $5 in their hand. But if you bring them to their destination, when they jump in that cake, see them running, they said,
No, my man, you lying. It's not true.
Okay, I'll tell you. And we don't get the only take up to them, but they took me wrong. Even yesterday, I experienced it. They are telling you, they're really getting serious.
So people. The paper didn't get on the cake, get on the sack.
On the side piece.
The side piece. Oh God. And it never used to happen before.
No, seriously, let me be honest. Only the grown up ones that used to do that to us. But now even the responsible men that we know that they're not supposed to do it, explain it.
So what you can do when they do it, you can run after them or you just let them to go. Oh no, we lost that caller. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How you doing? Hello. How are you, ma'am?
Mama from
This is not.
They were talking about bad situation. They are put in the age of that fucking. They will not say nothing. For me, I was going to check the election time. I know I was preaching. So they said, we are put in the day job. We are the about today now. And the town, the crucial town, everybody is dying with hunger. Everybody is dying with frustration. They don't even want to see how they saw the pastor that are in the government. They're not pastor. They're not pastor. That they put them for their pastor. They're not pastor. So I don't want for us to become the pastor because the high is the pastor. Oh, they will not want to get the pastor. In that church. And then they forget to know that the pastor are suffering. You're going to know that they can get the office. Some of them, they will not dare to have their God. What they want, they get it. But they're there for them to see everybody in church. They just getting the gospel God. After them. After they never come in and get that brother pastor.
Okay. We don't want you to judge them. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How you doing?
Hello, bro. You okay?
How are you, sir?
My name is Abraham, man.
Abraham?
Israel. I want to tell you, brother. You will never see it before. When they drop your tower, better more than Wakata. You go, get back here, ready for me. My own said, I get my own son to hospital. For another holy body, some of the 20 USD before you can hold it for me.
But you went out to treat your son free?
No, I expect to take money, but brother, just after you get a child to hospital, they can look at the child, the condition, before they ask you for money. But now they time when you will go to hospital, you must pay money before they can hold your child.
Maybe Joe, you did not carry your child to that particular hospital. Maybe the why you not know the policy.
I think going to RI hospital to the airport, RI hospital. I think going there, I think going to the same child at the time I gave because I need it. And I think kept the labor there. I think get the labor for the boy and child I get very sick. I think going there. They see that the child seriously I get the boy there. They say I'm going to the university. But they can hold the child for me. Up to now the child say, are you having elsewhere? But we are doing show to help me eat.
Okay.
I never see that before.
Okay. All right, my dear brother. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Let's talk to this other person. Hello, sir. How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm my brother. This is the brother guy saying I call from the Sinker Bell.
Sinker Bell, my brother. You got to be honest with the conversation. Ellen time, you were living, you were having some problem. Joey time, you have plenty of problem. You have, this. Well, do the comparison now. Which one a little bit okay? It better now or it's still chocolate to your end?
Brother, the thing is, it's just 10% over 90. Yeah, 10 over 90. The government I just done. That's it. 10%.
No, I'm not saying upgrade the government. I say your personal life, because the government came to solve the problem that will affect the Liberian people, positively. But to your own hustle era, the way you used to get so much money before, the way your friend used to put on the table, the way when you go to family meeting, Tina can be there. On Ellen, on we are. How it looking like your personal life? How that thing looking like around you?
My brother, I think on a we are, to be honest, it was better. You understanding me? But for this government, I see a whole lot of frustration. Because, for example, they breaking down people things. The people they ready yet to care rule, they forcing people houses, photo in the mattress, they carrying it. What is this? If you're ready for something before you go there to go do that, where they say, oh, you're moving from here, ready to do development, then right away you do it. But people way in the corner, you're breaking their things down. Rule of law. We can't see nothing go. Our country in conflict. What is this?
Okay.
The frustration too much, yo.
Okay, my brother. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. Let's hear you, sir. What's your name? Where you join us from? Hello? Hello?
Hello, okay.
How are you, sir? What's your name? Where you join us from? Mandela Fee. How did thing look into your end? That rescue government. New.
People who used to go around yesterday will get to there. We sit down with them, we do one or two lessons,
but maybe the people are working. Maybe the people are working with Joe government or they're working with Ellen government.
I'm telling the police you got to yesterday. Where they were going, you got to where they were working. We look at the guy yesterday. You call a man, we take the man. You man, I will just send you card. And tell me what I want. I don't know what to do.
But that's why I'm saying maybe they used to get a strike out to you because they were working with Ellen government. They were working in the government under Ellen, or they were working in the government under Joey.
They were all the friends I had, closer friends I had, all of them were in the government.
Ah, okay, all right. So your own different. Your own case different. Hey, not part of the other case. Let's talk to the person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Hello, this is Emmanuel Cross.
Go ahead, Emmanuel. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you, Oliver, for the topic discussion this afternoon.
Cost of living in Liberia. That's what we're talking about. Cost of living. How you looking at?
Yeah, for me, I want to say that it's better because for why my blood putting out to the happy did it, what happened? Don't hear they coming out to be crying.
Oh,
I had to do the video color. Say when we are down here at the child hospital. Then you go get something. Then you go ask you to put it to the child before. But come around, you will ask you first. You have to pay a percent difference for the child. All right, what getting say? When we are done, all the best on the movie. So they want to bring that one of Ricky to enjoy it, and this is why they enjoy it now. So no need of anybody come here to be granted.
Okay.
This is why I told this guy yesterday, I tell him how present. He called me up.
Okay.
It's not time for her to complain when they take you to internet.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll leave you. Let's talk to the Pape. Pape, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Thank you, KOK.
Pap.
Hey, we are too bad, you do this, man.
Go ahead.
KOK.
Yeah.
Warren on the ground, you get Abo.
I don't know, but I never see Warren with Abba before.
Okay, but you not see the Abo there. Where do you think where you used to go up and down?
I had.
Okay, thank you, man. You are grateful for 2 weeks. I want to pray in crew, but just because of this prayer. If job 10 people, they're $50, $75. Millions of people move on job. Do you think what we're expecting how the country to be?
I mean, once people lost job, the country will not be good. But I mean, when you're asking, how is it from your end? You know,
I will not tell you anything because I have God, so I have hope.
Okay. All right. We leave you right there.
Thank you.
If you're doing business, you are doing business on a Ellen, on a we are, and you're doing business now. I mean, those are questions we're asking. Cost of living. Keke man, motorway man, how you looking, how the passenger there and you begging for the transportation, all the things. Let's talk to the person. Go ahead, 1 minute.
Thank you ever so much. This is the official spokesperson for the Liberation Rap movement. Are you getting me?
We're getting you. William Wu.
Very good. And what we'll do here is that my proposal. And I think the Rainbow will agree with me. In a nearby official, a comment will appoint you. I think that can be I got assistant minister to you. Even when you want to work in the legislature, we'll make sure that that will find district. We'll send them and vote for us. You want to
Why?
You guys are good together. And what you guys doing is the betterment of Liberian people.
Oh, okay.
When you guys on the show, the whole stress free gone.
Is it because Eleza was homie and was praying?
Can I only every day you guys can new idea. So I look, I'm very praying on homie. And then they get very soon. I want to inquire why. I don't know, but you guys are good together.
My man, you in the traffic. We are told that you are in the traffic. You riding keke. Tell me, anytime you're riding motorway, we are time you started riding keke. Joe Bagatan is still riding keke. What is happening in that traffic? It better there or it not better?
Thank you ever so much. For now, no parking for us. Even you can't call White Johnson, no parking. You pay for the case one. You pay 1.5 when you move from there. So you're all around the back. When I get a certain error, even you go over there, the man say they carry market pool beyond. After when the market pool go beyond, then we get chance to park and you want to start to take passes on. Nothing like that. You park where the PC man will care. They tow your car. When you get enough money, your car will be towed and care to. I go sell it off. You see that? So we things are not better kind. Even our people that was selling along the road, they take all of them from there. And one guy from where some town, you know, a 200 gallon. They the mannequin, they clear the whole 200 gallon, they carry it. So our people are in total suffering. And not because I get it today, they're everything okay, no thing is not okay with everybody. The brain posts are suffering, and the suffering has increased. 100%. There's not lie, it's not political kind.
Okay.
Even you kind that before you and later when you come on the show, they will time you do about I got national issue and we'll go about it, not political. But every day say they're gonna give you power. When lie you're not doing. You tell me from your show. Because sometimes you are relaxed, so you are relaxed. Some government of this or this, so you are relaxed on things. So sometimes you will come to see how la brain can be. That you can do it, but certainly government open every day will be tomorrow you'll bring new story. I look at so things are not fine with the brain people.
Okay. Okay, we are still waiting for people who will say something is better. I mean, it's not possible, man. You mean everybody on the radio will just say things not fun? No. So why the people that we enjoy in the country? Where are they? Alexa, why the people we enjoy in the country? Why they can call? Let me call the number again. 086 500 104 0776 104 104. I repeat, 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Y'all please call and tell us how the country looking from your end. Ellington, Georgetown, whether you're in Susu, you're making business, or you're in the church, or you used to see a church offering, or You just see how the check offerings will be looking. I mean, those are the kind of analysis and stuff we want to know. But let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Hello, okay.
How are you, man? Okay, Central Moreover, go ahead. Let's hear you. Your line is breaking. I really want to hear you. So shake small, move it around small. Go ahead. A little bit better.
I said the particular movement that we're in now. No good understanding. Carry the market there on here. They can buy it. We will come back without donor in city.
But Ellington, they use to buy all your donor. Joey Alton, they use to buy all your donor. So don't spot.
Anytime you use to pass people the game smarty. Joey Alton, those are those people they use to say, oh God, let me add a flower there. I said, I tell you the day before yesterday, me my children share home crate. Nowhere for us to say food for yesterday. So we can pray God, let it be okay. We break a representative. That is count. I will break it there.
Okay. Okay. All right. Things not real easy in the country for 3 years. Let's it's not easy. Yeah, it's not real easy. People are and that's it. That's why we say we're not talking too much today. And out of the we used to be taking calls, but we're taking calls all through the period of time. I want to hear from the American people. And those of you in America, in the rest of the diaspora, call us. The way people use to hammer you on Ellen, the way people use to hammer you on a Joey, that is same way they hammering you, or it reduce, or it increase. I watched on a video where the video go all together. Increase or decrease? Yeah, increase. Yeah. So, so we want to know from you whether the baking increased or the baking has reduced. That's what we want to know. So let's go back to the lines. I will be disappointed if nobody called to tell me the country okay, that things better over there. I will be disappointed. Please, let's talk to the other person. Hello, go ahead.
Yeah,
how are you, sir?
Yeah, the issue about government hospital right now. Why not clean it? You won't use a care pregnant woman there. You pay something like 3,500.
Which clinic?
Why not clean it? Where does the bugger where put it to bed and pour up there?
Okay, people use a bed 3,500. Go ahead, quickly.
But today, if you don't have $12,000, that pregnant woman just can't have back to her. That one is clear. When you go for normal treatment there, she gets them the 5,000 with you. Looking at
government hospital. That government hospital you talking about? So
yeah. One of her friends there at
okay. We leave you right there, my dear.
They are running that hospital as a private clinic for Katsuwaka.
We leave you right there. We don't have facts on that one, but let's leave you. We take it as your personal statement. They do not reflect the editorial policy of our institution. Let's talk to this person. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, KOK, how are you?
We are
My
great.
name is Maurice, calling from Belgium.
Calling from Europe.
Yeah, for me, a businessman, I love saying car. Since the government getting the power, because for me, I used to park car from Guinea to Southern border, the Southern Kidman border.
Oh, okay.
When you bring the cars down to the border, now they carry the duty press up. And before, when you get 5 cars on at one bit of landing, we used to pay the 500. But now, just for one single car, now you have to pay 1,200 just for the testing. So the government generating a lot of money without doing nothing with the money. And now the country is very, very difficult. They make everything difficult for people. So like that, it's really, really bad. That's the reason you see everybody in the country suffering.
So all the way,
it's really, really bad.
All the way you in Europe, it is affecting you.
Yes, okay. I'm telling you.
But you used to go.
Now when
go ahead.
Now when I bring my car, I always stop there to Sao Leone because now the duty to the border, then the price gone up. Do a job after it was not like that. And even now when you find how you bring car into Morocco, for you don't even see the buyer, it's very difficult. You see a lot of cars there parking, no buyers. So what would encourage somebody? At least the government has to do something to bring the prices down. But they are not doing it. They are just carrying price or they are just generating money, which is the business for suffering. So what will encourage the business party to bring to bring something to Liberia?
Okay.
So those are things you see the market there. Things are difficult. They sell them more than the buyers.
Thank you.
So let the government try to do something. Doing job we have it was not like that. So thank you so much, KOK. If the government deal with that, if they don't things will keep being difficult for us.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We leave you right there, my dear brother. Let's talk to this other person. What's your name? Where you join us from, sir?
Yeah, KOK, I'm Samuel Allison.
Mr. Addison, let's hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, Chief, thank you. Why you discussing very serious? Things are getting hard on a daily basis.
But it was better first. It was okay first. Are you talking?
A little bit better when we have took over some all had the opportunity to work and be able to help our family.
To work where?
I'm working with Partner in Health. Even in Maryland, I work with Partner in Health. I sign JJ Dozen.
Partner in Health is an NGO. It's not government entity with an NGO.
I know that. But later on, government took over the whole NGO. There was no understanding. We have to flee from there and come to Morovia to ride motorbike. In riding motorbike again, there are a lot of difficulties that we encounter with. We feeding the police, we feeding the motorcycle union, and also the road are chasing us on a daily basis to steal our motorbike. We are not free. Up to now, as I speak, no motorbike. I just sitting home. I think you can remember that I sent you test before. These are not easy. These are not easy, brother. So it just, I don't know how to describe it.
Oh, okay, my brother. I mean, it's so sad, very, very, very sad. But that's what it is. We're still having a survey across to know how the thing looking like Nana and how it was looking to you personally. We ain't asking for the whole country, to you, the human being.
Okay.
Good evening, my brother. How are you, sir?
This is Samuel too calling from
Cardwell. Please talk something good about the country right now, because all the things I've been hearing is not correct. Go ahead.
Okay. We are the one that can sell on the traffic. Right to Jamaica Road there, Bartown.
Okay.
To Silver Bridge.
Like you can be selling the mochi biscuit, all that thing.
Yeah, we are the one that can.
Walk around small. You breaking in. The network back.
Yeah. Anytime, we need to go what else? Start market today. What are they start market? Tomorrow in Ayasa. For you to Sasa, we need to visit that. But for you to Sasa now is $400.
Wow.
And even when you go in the market, it's not forced that even the $4,000. So just imagine, not the $4,000. You pay for $2,000 or $2,500. You have to take $5 there for food money. You have to take transportation and you have to take the market money from there. Why will you get there to go with that?
The thing that you're talking about, see what you order because of politics you're talking it.
I'm speaking of reality. I'm speaking for any administration. I'm speaking of reality. I say we are I can sell on the street. And tell you, I don't want to tell you. Okay, this government is better, things are better. Tough. You can't even ask somebody for money to give it to you. You can sell what the is up there.
Hey, yes,
for years. Every year. But you can ask somebody for money. As I speak to you, I think how I will sell tomorrow. I don't have transportation.
Okay, my brothers. I mean, sorry about it. Sorry. Let's talk to another person. Maybe the story will change. Hello, sir. Let's hear you. You are calling from America or where?
I'm calling from Germany.
Germany. Okay, go ahead from Germany. Let's hear you.
First, I'm calling on your show.
Okay.
I'm always listening.
Okay. Are you from Frankfurt? Are you from Berlin or somewhere else?
I'm from Dortmund.
Dortmund. Okay. I mean, we're about to flock the few times. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
My brother, I can tell you, it's not easy. Yeah.
The men can beg you in Germany too.
Not from Germany, from Africa.
That's what I'm saying. The men from Liberia can call you and be begging you too.
Every day.
But they were begging you under
For
Ellen.
all angle, my brother.
They were begging you under Ellen
They were
administration.
begging, it was a little bit.
Under we are administration, they were
Just
still
that time it
begging
was
you.
small. They were still begging, but it was small. But my brother, telling that it's not easy. Even the business are coming, you know. Business are going down.
The politics, the politics talk you on your other real life.
The real life, my brother. The real life. I can tell you. I said I'm a first time calling on your show.
they want
first time.
They want to test you, eh?
I can tell you first time.
Okay.
My brother, business is going down every day. No buyer, sir. I'm a used car dealer. You know, we
and that's
we pay cost on almost 1,000.
When we get money, we send our money to you. You can send us some car.
We cost on car now for 1,000 plus USD. And no buyer though. No buyer at all. You know what? The day before yesterday, the guy I do business with, he told me, he said, Abu, I said, yeah. He said, they met a UP mail.
Oh.
They met told me, say, Abu, I don't want to lie to you. It's easy. They're buying it 1-1. I said, so, but you people asked us to join you guys now. We join you guys to support UP. And I said, but I just looking for another 2 to 3 years. I said, but when 2 to 3 years, the election time.
Wow.
He said, Tina easy. I said, they buy when you say 5 car, 10 car. Every 3 months, they buy one. Wow. Now, every 3 more, 4 more before they buy one. Before I need to send 10, 15 car. 1 more time, 2 more time, I will get more than 5, 6, 7 buyers.
Wow.
Before, they need to take our car, like, they will pay 3,000, they balance 2,000 or 1,000, they will pay small. But when you look at my record book, my brother, this year, people are not paying. There was somebody owing me more than 1 year plus now. From 2024. It's not easy, yeah?
Okay.
But it's not easy.
Anyway, my brother, thank you very much. I'm still looking for one good comment. Yeah, I'm still looking for one good comment. Let's leave you from Germany.
It's not easy. Even we are here. It's not easy. We feeling the pain. They call it coming. School fee business. When business is going, you can pay school fee. You can notice anything.
I know.
When any profit can, you can pay school fee. 500, you pay school fee. 300, you pay school fee with that profit. You know what I'm saying? But when you start paying school fee for your business money now, you know what's happening? It's going down.
That's it. All right, my brother. Thank you very much. Let's leave you and talk to somebody from Liberia. Go ahead.
All right, thank you.
Good evening, my dear brother. Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, my brother. My name is Soti Taylor, and I call you from around Foreign Affair on my way to town.
Go ahead, Soti.
Yeah, my brother. There's a brother called. He was speaking on the car issue concerning the custom for the car. I just decided to call to make my own point on it because we don't want in the new car business. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
This time, first, when we used to bring the car, we used to pay like $650. So that's $660. But now, when we bring the car now, we're paying $960, including 4% Ecowa Branca APB. We're paying $960 now. That's what we're paying for one Apple Corolla. You get me?
I hear you.
And then when you bring Jeep, like Hyundai, like RAV4, like Honda, you pay like 1,000. You pay like $1,150. Just yesterday, I went for 2 cars to the border. Who was that? And the money I paid just yesterday. When you ask the border, they say, oh, they increase the tax. So why they are increasing the tax on us? They say they came to rescue us. Then they increasing tax on us. Then I will survive now.
So all the things that happen in the country, and we don't know, Alexa.
No, but you gotta take your microphone sometime to the border so that you can know what's going on in the country. Because if you not do that, you will not know. You will not sit down and talk about speaker shit. You don't want minister sitting in one. You will not know what happened to the common people down there. So you gotta take the media to the border sometime. You interview the person so you can know. Or you take it to the news campaigns, you interview the business people, how the custom system, all the things, so that you can know some of those things.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Soti Taylor. Let's talk to this other person. Then we get prepared to go and accompany Barcelona as we will be defeating Inter Milan today. Go ahead. Let's hear you, ma'am. How are you? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you for the show, you and Alexa. This is Aliyu Masade from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay, from Baltimore, Maryland. Ali, you go ahead, Chief. Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, my man, I want that prayer for you, man. Yeah.
Oh, no, that the prayer there. I had the woman use a prayer to the church there. See what political prayer.
But okay. You see, the issue here, the question you ask, even you yourself are in Liberia, then you know the amount of people that can ask you a day for assistance. Where in Liberia, then how much more about those people that people just feel like when we are abroad, we get everything to our disposal. You know the reason why sometimes we sit on the radio, we discuss some of these things, and people just feel we hate the government. No, we don't hate the government. Liberia is all we have. If the government fail, we the Liberian people fail.
That's it.
If the government succeed, we the Liberian people succeed. We want the best out of the government. But my brother, the same thing you're going through, they rest on us. If the government do well in Liberia, we will be here at peace. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, 5 o'clock, when I take my phone to even step down from the bed, I can be like, wow, it's not easy, my man. We used to receive calls and things for assistance, for help from people, but it has doubled.
Wow.
It has doubled than ever before. To the extent my nephew and teen, they are going to school in Liberia. Sometimes I go to the extent of helping people and even forget to pay my own nephew and teen school fees. Because the way I will see people who have problems, I forget about my own. It is too much. We pray for the best. Let God bless America. Let God bless Liberia. Thank you. It's not easy.
Wow. Hey, Alexa.
Guess what? Then people come and pay. I swear. How we the EPA with me then? The son of me and they get it wrong. What's more like petition and stacking from people? I was there to you know it's on us. We didn't like it. Yes, say not. We more than never. It was running behind.
It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you told us.
Over 50 calls. Interestingly, not a single Liberian could call and say it is better than before. This is not bullying. We are not bullying the government. We are not provoking the government. We are asking the government to do more. The people are suffering. The people are going through hell. It is becoming so unbearable for our people. Liberians in Liberia are complaining. Liberians in the diaspora are complaining. The cost of living is becoming so unbearable in the country to the extent that 2-3 Liberians called and they said they did not eat yesterday. It doesn't look good for a government that promised to rescue the people.
But we're not seeing changes.
We did not anticipate this would have been the case of the Liberian people.
We're not seeing changes.
That's not the Liberia that we anticipated. This is not the Liberia that was promised by Mo Ali, Colonial Crab, Topa, Amos Toe, and the rest of the folks who campaign on the Unity Party rescue agenda.
Then you say you give the rescue.
This is shame. This is appalling.
You say you are going to change things.
This is not how it is supposed to be. The last time Kia Radio and different radio stations went to the marketplaces, we had information like these coming up from marketeers. The other lady said she used to sell all of her kobo around 2 o'clock. Interestingly, on that day, she still had the same goods available. Mr. President, you need to wake up. You need to rise up. You need to stop the tension in the country. You need to create the environment where Liberians will have the opportunity to make business, to do a lot of things for themselves. The country is so tough. Even your people who voted for you are suffering, like even the citizens as well. Hunger has known no political party anymore. The Unity partisans are suffering. The citizens are suffering. ANC people are suffering. Your people from Lofa County are suffering. The people from Maryland County are suffering. Liberians, regardless of their tribal alignment, their political affiliation, their religious, alignment. They are suffering. It is a wake-up call to you, the president. These are people who voted for you. There should be no reason whatsoever that Liberians in Monrovia will want to compare and say it was better off under Ellen. It was better off under George. We have to have these things being said by your citizens. It should serve as a wake-up call to you, Mr. President. This is totally appalling. They did not see this coming. They did not see you leading a country where hunger will become the order of the day. People wearing their faces in smiles, but deep down in their hearts, they're grieving. They're grieving. Somebody somewhere under my voice right now is in need of Gary. They're moving around trying to find it. Oh yes, there were hungers in this country under Ellen. People were hungry in this country under George Weah. But again, the same people who went through those difficult moments are saying to you that even though they know that hunger existed before your arrival, but it has increased exponentially under your watch. This is not the Joe Bwaka the people voted for. This is not the rescue government they voted for. Alexa, we got to go home. Our time is up. So she's smiling and waving. Mr. President, it's all on you. Our job is to bring you what the people say. Allow you to listen to them. Your people say you don't listen to radio, but I hope they will listen and tell you the people are suffering. You need to wake up. You need to do something. If it means stop flying private jets, stop it. If it means stop, the sewing suit where they will put JMB as your initial, stop it. If it requires selling the 2 bulletproof Jeep that you bought for $1.2 million so that you find some kind of money, invest in agriculture or something, you got to do it. Your people are suffering. They're suffering. You're riding a bulletproof car with another one as a backup, $1.2 million US. When Liberians are complaining about not having food to eat, somebody said to eat in Liberia now is an achievement. We got to add it to our CV that I can eat a day in this country. I'm qualified to work. This is unbearable, Mr. President. This is not a good news, Mr. President. Your supporters still trust that you can do it better, and that's why we are asking you. That's why we are not making flour. That's why we are not fighting you. We are appealing to you and talking to you. See reason and let the people smile. We'll be here on tomorrow. Have a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye-bye.
But we're not seeing changes.